Namaste, I'm Rohit Srivastav. Today I'm going to discuss few important functions of Excel which helps us to make our Excel sheet easier for the purpose of calculation of result and other functions too. Okay, so let's go through this video and I hope you will enjoy this session too. Let's proceed further. Okay, we have first function as sum. So what this sum does, okay, as the name is saying itself, sum stands for calculating or addition of all the numbers. Okay, so here I have one table which is having the code, books and quantity. Actually it's a kind of library. Okay, so I have given codes to the book. Okay, particular book, I have given code and the number of quantity that a library has. Let's suppose I need to calculate the total number of books in the library or in this particular table. What I'm going to do is I will simply click this empty cell, will put is equal to and then sum. Okay, open bracket, then I will select this whole array here and then close the bracket. It will return me the 460, which is the actual sum of these whole series 65 to 80. Okay, this sum helps us to calculate the addition when there are large number of values. Right now we have only 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 values we have, so we can easily doing the addition by the another method by just by simply putting the equal sign, then selecting the cells one by one, okay, and putting the addition sign between them like this. Okay, so we can do the addition in this manner too, and finally the enter press we will key and we will get the same answer 460. Okay, but sum is that function which helps us to you can say when we need the addition of larger values. I hope it is clear to you, right? Okay, now talking about drop down. So drop down comes whenever we talk about the data validation. Okay, let's suppose I need to make a drop down using a data validation. What I'm going to do is, okay, I will go to the data, okay, and then I will move for the data validation. Okay, now in data validation I will select list. It is asking for the source now. What is the source? We have the source of this books to biology. Okay, then we will press okay. Now you can see one drop down button like this appears. Okay, I'm just changing the color because sometimes it is really hard to find when we click somewhere else on the sheet. Okay, so here I'm getting one yellow cell. This is my drop down. Okay, so this is what we are having the drop down using the data validation. Right now I'm telling all of you about this drop down in the nutshell manner, because whenever we are going to have the session on the timetable, okay, that how to generate the timetable using Excel, then we will take this data validation and drop down in detail. So right now you just need to do one thing. What? Just click anywhere in the cell, okay, go to the data, then data validation. From here list, because right now we are considering the list, then source we need to calculate or we need to select. This is a source, okay, and just color it, okay, because if you will see, if I will anywhere else, it just appears like other cells, so you will not be able to find out where the actual cell of drop down is. You just color it out from by choosing any other color. Okay, so this is my drop down. I hope this is clear now. Yeah. Now talking about SUMIF. So if I will talk about SUMIF, so SUMIF gives me the sum on the basis of some conditions, right? Let's suppose I am implementing this SUMIF now. First, it is asking me the range. Okay, by what range I have to calculate the SUMIF condition. Let's suppose I am selecting this range O3 to P10. Then criteria I am selecting is biology, this drop down list. Okay, means whenever I will change the subjects of biology, mathematics, so it will give me the sum, right? And finally the sum range. Sum range is nothing but this quantity. Okay, and then close the bracket. It will give me how much? 130. Now why it is giving 130? Because biology here is 50 and biology here is 80. 80 plus 50 is 130. It is giving me direct count that we have the book of biology having the count of 130, right? Let's suppose now I'm changing the book as chemistry. So see, here chemistry is 70, here I am also getting the 70, right? So this is how you can use the SUMIF function. Okay, you need to try it by yourself to understand these things more clearly, and finding out about the means where you can apply it. Okay, so there are various calculations where you can apply these SUMIF. So I'm just telling you how to implement it. Find it by yourself where you need to implement these functions. Okay, and do comment on the comment box. Okay, talking about average now. So average is like sum of all the observation upon total number of observation. Okay, so for our average, what we are going to do is we will just put the equal sign and then we will use the average function. Then we will select the range or the number of values that we have to pass. Okay, see, this is 65.71429. If you will take the average of all these values, you will get it 65.71429. Okay, now the important thing is whenever you are going to change the number, any number. Okay, let's suppose I am changing mathematics as 30. Let's see what will happen. This average will also get changed. Similarly in the SUMIF function. Okay, if I am going to change the value, not in the SUMIF function, let's suppose we have biology. Okay, so count is 130, 50 plus 80. Right now I'm going to do 80 as 60. So see what will happen. It will automatically turns to be 110. Okay, so this is the beauty of function actually. Whatever the arguments you are passing inside the function to get the answer, okay, it is not the fixed one. As soon as you will change your value, definitely the function will also change its answer, right? Okay, I hope you got the average point. Vlookup and if we will see after some time. If I will talk about the concatenate. Concatenate is a function which is used to combine the two different strings. Okay, let's suppose I am making a form. We will also talk about the how to make the form in the Excel. Okay, later on. Right now I am making a form, and in this form I am giving first name, then last name, okay, then full name. Okay, this is what I am doing. Clear? So first name is, let's suppose my name is Rohit, last name is Shrivastava. So what this concatenate function will do, this will combine these two strings, Rohit and Shrivastava, both. Okay, how it will get done, let's see. Is equal to, once again, concatenate, then text one, that is Rohit. You have to select the cell, not the Rohit. Okay, you don't need to write any kind of name over there. You always, whenever you are applying the formula, you just need to select the cell every time. Okay, then comma, second cell, and bracket close. See what will be here, Rohit Shrivastava. Now the two strings gets combined with each other. But the main problem is, if you will see carefully, Here we are not able to see any kind of gap. Okay, so to reduce the gap, what I will do, I will use double quotes without anything written over there. Okay, and then we will press the enter. Be careful when you are writing the, or we are writing these double quotes. Give a space between two quotes. Okay, because if you will not give the quotes, it will be the same case as in the previous one. So always give space between the quotes and it will appear like the one as we want. Okay, clear? Now talking about the large value. Okay, so large value nowadays becomes or large function nowadays becomes more important, because as CBSE has given us the task to compile the 10th result, and in this 10th result what we are doing is we are taking the last 3 pre-boards or 2 pre-boards or 4 pre-boards, and we are taking out the maximum values, the best 3 values or best 2 values, and after that we are taking the average or best of 2. Okay, so let's suppose we have the scenario that in which we are taking the average of largest 3 values. So how it will get done? See, for this purpose, first we will use the large function as is equal to large. Okay, now we need to pass an array. So array I'm passing is 65 to 60. It means science to biology. Okay, after that we will put comma, and we have the term k here. Okay, which is asking for the one more value. So here what we are going to do is, here we are passing the location, which location we want. Means let's suppose after sorting out we are getting the number as let's see what is the number. We have number as 70, then 65, 65, then 60. These are the 3 largest number. Okay, so what we will have, 1. This one indicates the location of first number. See, it will written 70, right? Similarly, if you will use the same formula, but instead of writing the first number, you are asking for the second largest number, right? It will give us 65 in the similar manner. Okay, next what we have, third number. So what we will do, we will again write large, then array that we need to pass, then the third number. Okay, bracket close, it will give me 60. So this is how we need to find out, or this is how we can get the largest number as per the descending order: first largest number, second largest number, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. Now if we need to calculate the average, what we can do, there are 2 ways, okay, that we can do. Is first we will take the average, then we will pass the first number. First number is large, this array, okay, then location. This will pass me the first number. Then once again the same large function, so I'm going to copy it. Okay, now I need second function. After that I need third function, sorry, third value, third largest value, and bracket close. Okay, see what it will give me. It will give me the average of all these. So 70, 65, and 60. If we will calculate the average of these values, we will get 65, right? This is 65. Another way to calculate the average of these large values is, you just simply type average, that is our function, then large, select the array. Okay, now instead of passing the number or biggest number individually that we had done just few minutes ago, what we are going to do is we will pass it in a single column. So for this, put this parenthesis bracket, then 1, the first largest number, second, third, the parenthesis close, then round bracket close, you will get the answer as 65, right? This is also the way that you can do, or you can use the large function, right? Okay, I hope you are getting the things. I'm going a little bit slow so that you will be able to grasp the thing easily. Okay, now talking about match. So match gives us the count. If two values are matching, it will return 1. If they are not matching, it will return as not applicable, okay, or not available, NA. See, so how we are going to implement this match function? C is equal to match. Now we will go for the lookup value. Lookup value means the value which we are looking for, okay. Then we have to match it with the 2020, okay, here. Then we need an exact match, so we will put 0 here. See, 1 comes, right? It means the value is same as it was in the previous year too, okay. Now just drag it down over here. You will get 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 and 1, okay. So what does it mean? It means all the values are matching up with the last year values. Now what you are going to do is, you are just, let's suppose we are having chemistry books dot change, to see what will happen. It will just show an A, right? So it will be easier for us to locate the mismatching if there are any kind of mismatching. See, we have here only 7 or 8 numbers, so we can easily find out there's a mismatch, okay. But in case we have the series of numbers, let's suppose 100 numbers are there, or 100 things which we have to compare with the previous one. So what we will do, we will compare all these with the previous one, and let's suppose there are 5 unmatched things. So among 100 values, it is little bit impossible to easily find out those 5 unmatched things. So here what it will give us, it will just give us an A. So I hope you got these functions: large, match, sum, drop down, sumif, average, concatenate, okay. Now lastly we are talking about the 2 most important functions, that is Vlookup, that is vertical lookup, and the if, okay. So I am selecting another sheet for the Vlookup, okay. Let's suppose we have the Vlookup function, okay. How do we use it? Okay, see, Vlookup function is that function which tells us, or which passes the values vertically, okay. Whatever the value we are seeking for, we will pass that value to the function, that is Vlookup, and it will give us the whole detail about that your particular value that we are pass out, okay. So let's suppose I am passing 10. This is the roll number, okay. Please be attentive little bit now, because it is little bit important, okay. So 10, 20, 30, okay. These are the roll numbers here. This is the name column. So let's suppose name is A, B, and C, and let's suppose this is the physics mass, this is the chemistry mass, and this is the mass mass, okay. Or let's suppose physics and chemistry only we are taking. So let's suppose this is 25, this is 28, this is 29. Chemistry, leave it here if we are going to take it mass, okay. Here it is 36, 22, and let's suppose this is 25, okay. So this is the table that we have here. Now in Vlookup, always remember one thing: there is the one argument that we need to pass about the column index, okay. What is column index? See, these are the columns, right? So let's suppose if this is the table starting from roll number and ending at M, so this will be the column index 1, this will be the column index 2, this will be the column index 3, and this will be the column index 4. These are the 4 column indexes. Got it? This is important, okay. Later on when we pass the values, we will pass these values too. Now after that, what we have to do, we have to select this table. Then we have to go for the formulas, define name. We have to define the name. Let's suppose I have defined the name as roll number, okay, or marks. Here, this name has been defined. Now how we are going to implement this lookup function, vlookup. Okay, let's suppose we are seeking information for the roll numbers, that we want such kind of function that if we will put 10 here, we will get automatically a name, marks. So let's see how we are going to implement this vlookup now. See, let's suppose we are seeking the details about the roll number 1 or roll number 10, sorry. So whenever I will write down roll number 10 here, I want automatically the information about the roll number 10, means name, marks in physics, marks in mathematics will get displayed automatically. Okay, so how do we do it? See, is equal to vlookup. Okay, now it is asking for the lookup value. So lookup value is this roll number 10. Okay, now table array is asking. So table array means this whole table. So we have already given the name as marks, right? After that, it is asking for the column index. Now column index plays an important role. Why? So here we are taking the value, or we are seeking the name, right? What we'll have 2 as a column index. When we will go for the physics, we will have 3 and 4 and so on. So here I will put 2 and I want the exact match. Okay, so for this purpose I will put 0 here. Okay, like this. Here when I will press enter, I will get A. Got it? So right now I am going to go for the physics. Same thing, vlookup, then lookup value is once again 10, means roll number I am looking for. Okay, then table array, that is marks, then in column index number is 3, then range lookup, I want the exact match, so 0 and bracket close. 25. Okay, next, once again vlookup, lookup value, the roll number. Okay, then the table array. After that, column index. For mass, the column index number is 4. Range lookup is 0. Okay, so when you will press enter, what you will get? 36. See, now what happens here? We have just created the magic. How? Let's suppose if I will change this 20. Okay, what will happen? See, got it? It is vertically looking up the values. I have changed the 20, it gives me B 28 22, this number. Okay, if I will put 30 here, I will get C 23 25, and this vlookup function, or this functioning, we will use in our creation of the mark sheets. Okay, in which we will pass the roll number, and as soon as the number we will pass, it will show us the complete detail of the student, means marks in every subject, percentage, and all those things. Okay, so I hope vlookup function is clear to you now. Okay, now talking about if function. So if is a condition based function. For this, what we need to do is, first we will write, let's suppose I'm having this array 10 20 30, right? Or we have 25 28 23. Let's consider this thing. Let's suppose I am saying that if bracket, okay, the value at this place is greater than 20, okay, then it will show good. So in double quotes you will pass the value, else it will show improve and bracket close. So see, right now the value at this cell is 25, which is greater than 20, so it will show good. As soon as I will put this value as less than 20, let's suppose 19, so it will give me improve, right? This is how we can use the if function. Okay, multiple conditions that we need to give, we can put this if function to get the result. Okay, and simultaneously if in case, let's suppose we need to calculate the answer on the basis of several conditions, we can also use this if function. So in the next lecture, in which I am going to show all of you how to prepare the mark sheet, okay, we will use this vlookup function and if function, so it will clear the things. So I hope in this session you have learned a lot about all these functions. Okay, so just practice it. Okay, and don't forget to comment the things on the comment box, okay, that you are practicing, or if you have any doubt regarding any function, you can just do the comment. Okay, and I will be happy to solve your queries. So thanks for watching. Namaste.